jolly good.
Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clank Zoka, and I'm just going to quickly do a very quick my thoughts on a Brazilian animated film called The Boy in the World, or Boy and the World. This came out in 2013, but I assume it came out in 2015 because it did get nominated for an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, I think at the 2016 Academy Awards. Let me have a look. Yep, I was right. It lost to Inside Out, unfortunately, but yeah. This is a film that I actually wanted to watch for a very long time because ever since I saw the trailer many years ago, I really 100% really wanted to watch it. It looks so colourful and looks so joyful and just wonderful. It looks fantastic. Excuse me. So yeah, the film is about this little boy named Kuka, or well, it's not Kuka. I think it's pronounced Cougar, not Cougar like Kuka. He's a little boy who lives with his mum and dad until his dad leaves them to find work, and now he goes off on this big adventure to find his dad. Along the way, he comes across a worker who also performs in this parade in Brazil, and then some terrible things happen, and I won't really get into it because A, spoilers, and B, to my surprise, this film actually, I didn't really know what to think of it after watching it. I can confirm that the film was, on one hand, pleasant to look at, on one hand, a little boring, and the other hand, most no. I'll say this. Well, I can put it into better words, I suppose. 50% of the film was colourful and fun to watch. Then there's the 20% of it which was confusing, and then you've got the other 30% which was honestly just kind of slow and boring. I get why people love this film, and I'll be the first to say I didn't think it was great, because although I understood what was going on and the way it's executed is rather unique and different, but it just didn't feel all that engaging, or it felt very inconsistent and lost. Like, yeah, he comes across this guy who works at a factory and he performs in the parade, and Kuka follows the young lad. He also goes to work with the guy who's got like this cold with a dog as well. And then it was like he was playing out as your average art house animated independent foreign film. But then I'll give the film lots of credit. It actually goes in a direction where I went, oh god, are we doing this bloody environmental thing? But the way it's handled actually took me by surprise. I won't give away too much, but let's just say stock footage is used in the film, and the way they use it is like, okay, I can kind of see what the film's doing, but if it's just to say that, then I can see why people are getting tired of films saying, "Don't destroy the environment, don't cut down the trees," or whatever. I am getting a little sick of it, but to this film's credit, they do put a new spin on it that I do quite like. The biggest praise of the film I can give is the animation. The animation is really fantastic. It's bright, colourful, stylish. The characters, although very simplistic, they have a nice, charming design to them. It reminds me of a children's book when you look at how these characters are drawn, and this is all hand drawn. I can confirm that all of it is hand drawn. It does look like it was all made on computers, but it is all hand drawn. And it is a very impressive looking film, I must say. I love the music too. The music's is fantastic, very wonderful, very Brazilian type. There's like flutes and drums, and big sounds as well. I can confidently say it's a very well made film. Unfortunately, it's just the storytelling, it can get a little lost at places. I enjoyed how it looks and it was fun. Sometimes it can get a little bit boring. I did yawn a few times, and although the ending, I do have a rough understanding of what happens. When the film ended, I was still left kind of confused. I won't get into spoilers or anything, but let's just say that it's one of those films where you're going to have to come up with your own interpretations or look up theories, which I will highly doubt there will be because this film is from Brazil. Brazil. There might be though. There might be some English theories and Brazilian theories as well. And yeah, that's it. It's good. I don't think it's great, and I think the film is kind of a disappointment to my knowledge. But I'm glad I've watched it. Boy in the World may not be a strong animated feature, and is not really a film I consider great. But I still liked how it looks in terms of visual colours and style. I like what it was trying to do with the theme as well. It's cute, it's fun. The soundtrack is legit wonderful, and I do recommend it though. It is a good film, but unfortunately the storytelling can be quite all over the place, and it can be lost in terms of transition and all that. I get it's an animated film and it's supposed to take you on this wacky, wild adventure, and it does, and it feels very adventurous, but the ending, and although the twist, I will admit, again, like, I expected it, but the way they put the environmental message on was something I didn't quite expect, and it made it rather not graphical, but rather heavy, I suppose. If it wasn't for that, I think this would have been like your very average art house kids animated flick. Although the ending, I will admit, is a bit confusing, but I do have a rough idea. Even though the film does not make a lot of sense as well, it's still a good film. I wouldn't say it's as amazing as like the other nominees, like Shaun the Sheep movie, and Inside Out, and Anomalisa, and all that. I think it's the weakest of the bunch, and it's going to be another one of those films that people love, and they're going to say, "Oh, why did it lose to Inside Out?" Inside Out was a lot clearer to follow, and even Anomalisa, which is supposed to be complex, is much more easier to follow than this. Like I said, this was easy to follow enough, but not entirely. I'll give the film. I'll be nice. I'll give the film a 7.4 out of 10. This is definitely one of the weakest foreign animated films out there, along with A Cat in Paris. And why I gave this film a slightly higher rating? It's because of the animation and the music, and it is a pleasant and cute film to watch, but nothing great. So yeah, Boy in the World. There you go. What's up next for the My Thoughts on series? Well, that's for you to. You're gonna have to find out. So, if you have seen Boy in the World, what do you think about it? Is it good, bad, decent? Do you want to see it? Let me know below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And until next time, bye for now!